Some staff may have noticed that the editing buttons have changed since the last version of Moodle, and I'm just going to give you a quick run through of what each of the buttons now does. So as I scroll over each item, a little box pops up telling me what that particular link does. So the first one, the little pencil, says edit title. That allows me to change the wording that appears as the link. The next one allows me to indent the content. So if I click on that, it moves this particular item in. That's very useful when you're wanting to structure your content with a main piece and then 3 or 4 other pieces of work underneath it on the same topic. Having moved that, we now get a new arrow has appeared that allows me to move it back to the left so that it's flush against the side, the same as all the other content. The next thing is the crosshairs. That allows us to drag this particular item around and put it somewhere else. Then we have a little sort of sunburst symbol, or a little wheel. That allows us to update the content. So if I click into that, it allows me to change the settings for this particular resource. We also have a duplicate button. That allows us to create a copy of this particular material. So for example, if you set a quiz and you want to make it available to 2 groups of students but with different settings on it, you can do the quiz once, then create a copy of it, and then change the settings so that they have different access to it. The X button allows us to delete. The little eye icon is to hide it, and if it's hidden, the eye will show with a crossed out line through it. So if I click on that, you'll see the line through the eye, and this becomes greyed out. That means students can no longer see the content. And if I click it again, it becomes visible. The next 2 items relate to groups and roles. So if we click on them, we can set this material to be available specifically to groups, or we can assign particular roles to this activity within the course module. And those are all of the tools that you need to worry about for the individual item. Within each section, we also have a couple of buttons. One that will hide the entire topic, so everything within this section will be hidden from the students if we click that. And then you see everything's greyed out, and we can bring that back visible again. And the little light bulb symbol allows us to highlight this as the piece of work that we're focusing on this week. And you can turn that off. We also have the option to drag and move the entire section so that we can actually move things around. And that's just reversed the order of those 2. So those are all the editing buttons that allow you to rearrange content and edit content within your course modules.